10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hi, and welcome to Dax Chats. In this episode, I'm speaking to 2002 star maker who then took a very long hiatus and came back in 2020 with a brand new single called The Reason after being re-energized by the 40th star maker anniversary. He's now just come out with a brand new single, and it's called I Need You, but it was written a long time ago, but we'll talk about that very shortly. Today, Dax Chats to Kieran Lancini, and here he is.
Hi, hey Dax, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hi, thanks for having me.
No problem, no problem. So, okay, so we've been down this road before because we've spoken before, but it's been a long time between drinks. From 2002 and releasing your debut couple of singles, and then tripping off to for like a 6 months trip to the UK, which ended up being forever. And being re-energized by the 40th anniversary of Star Maker and playing on those stages again. And so earlier this year, you came out with the song called The Reason, which you wrote with Tamara Stewart.
Yeah.
Yep. And now you've just released a brand new track that you wrote some time ago with Phil Barton. Now let's talk about how old this song is.
The track is called I Need You, and I think the track is actually about 16 years old, 15 years old, which, if it was a person, it'd be in high school. I wasn't expecting the reaction that I got for The Reason. It totally blew me away, and the comments and everything was just, I got so much support. So I was sitting back thinking, everyone kept asking me, what's going to be the follow-up? Are you going to do a follow-up? And I was just like, yeah, but then what? So I kind of, when I was home, I found back in Australia, Mum kept all my old like CDs and stuff. And in that, I found a CD of all these songs that Phil and I wrote. And we wrote a lot. Like we used to meet all the time when I was living in Sydney, even just after Star Maker. And we'd write 2 songs a day. And then I found like about 30 songs or 35 songs that we've written together. And I sat down and listened to them. And this one stuck out as one that I wanted to get out there. And it's kind of like, oh, okay, I remember this song. And then it immediately came to me, and I remembered all the words after so long. And then I sort of gave him a buzz in Nashville, so I was in very good contact with him. And I was like, mate, do you mind if I release I Need You? He's like, sure, go for it. So I'm like, thanks. So it wasn't a tough decision, but I'm so glad I did. I'm so proud of the track, and people are really loving it. So I'm really thrilled.
The funny thing is, and when I first listened to the track, I was like, oh, I've heard this before. But then I realized you actually sent me the rough copy of
I did.
The track.
Yeah, I sent it to you. So I was like, I just need someone like, Jack, have a listen. Like, is it going to be okay if I release this? And you gave me some amazing feedback. I went back and added a few little things on there and changed it up a bit. And so we've released a radio mix, which is I think 3 minutes 50, and then I've released the original version, which is the 5-minute version for streaming. And that's also the version that the video is done to as well. So
okay, and so we have done a video. Tell me about the video. What was the process like for doing the video?
It's just strange because I did a video for Star Maker. I did a video for All Because of You, but I mean it wasn't that great. Not to anyone's fault. It was but this one it was a special process because. I sort of helped create the kind of creative idea around it. I'm in it for a second. So you see me at the very beginning where I play a security guard.
Okay.
And then that's it. But it's basically it's based around a dance. So these mannequins coming to life in a department store and dancing at night. Not been able to touch. Originally, we were going to have them dance and touch, but because of COVID, I had to hire a COVID supervisor on set that need to ensure that all the policies and practices, that there was no touching involved for the dancers. And yeah, it was quite interesting, but I'm really, really proud of it. And I hope everyone loves it.
Yeah, well, we do. Don't you worry about that. So, I mean, it's now, 2020 has been a strange year, but also a wild ride for you, because you've gone through, releasing the first track. You've also gone through COVID, and you've come out the other side of that, released a second track, released a new track. What's coming? I mean, are you is this going to be a continual career move now?
I don't know. So like this year's all been about when I was forced to stop and take stock because of obviously lockdown and work dried up and all this stuff. It forced me back into a creative mindset. And I think a positive out of 2020, regardless of, what's been craziness has been going on. I think that's been a blessing in disguise that it's allowed me to unleash a bit of that creative energy that I haven't really been using, and I'm really enjoying it. So, I would love to keep on, releasing stuff. I would love to do a proper EP or an album, but again, I've got to find the right songs. Maybe in that, stack of CDs, there's that Phil and I wrote. There could be a few bangers in there. But yeah, I just want to keep continuing it, and yeah, I've been quite fortunate that all the songs that I've written, that I've written, which is great, and I'm proud of that. So I think I've still got, even though I'm sort of long in the tooth in terms of age and stuff, I've still got a lot of learning to do. Like I've been away from the industry for so long, and I'm still sort of finding my way and building up those relationships again. And there's new people on the scene, so it's a very exciting journey, and I'm really enjoying it thus far.
So it's going to be pretty big for you in the UK, more so than Australia, because that's where you reside now. So are you looking towards like Buckles and Boots 2021 or?
Yeah, I would love to. I've been doing loads of like live stuff in lead up to the release of I Need You, and also for the release, and been doing a lot of like songwriter showcases. Predominantly it's a lot of live Facebook Live at the moment because venues are closed. And last week we went into another lockdown tier, so yeah, so everything's sort of closing down again. So I don't, when it presents itself for another kind of outdoor venue, I'll definitely be putting my hand up for to get out there. I definitely want to.
For sure, yeah. So yes, I did hear that England was going into a second wave. That's not nice to hear at all.
Yeah, but I'm just got to keep your wits about yourselves, and just wash your hands and just stay away from people. So you just got to be positive, otherwise you just go absolutely mentally insane.
Well, congratulations on the new track. It is obviously playing on the Country Thunder Network. It was playing before it was released.
A little bit of a sneak peek. Well, you got a lot, like a 6-month sneak peek, because you heard the track so long ago. So
I did. That's right. I mean, that was the funny part about it, because I remember us having the conversation after our first interview, and then you emailed me the track, and then it's been so long until it came through, that when I sat down and listened to it, I'm like, I've heard this song before. Who did it?
Hopefully that's a sign of a good song. If you can remember it, you're like, oh, hopefully.
That's right. That's it. So it's doing well.
I'm really proud of it. I'm really proud of it. So I think, if it doesn't do well, I'm still proud of it anyway. So I'm excited for it to finally be out after so long in the archives and cupboard.
Yes, like 14, 15 years. That's right. How cool is that? All right, Kieran. Well, thank you very much for taking the time to come and chat with Dax. It's been a pleasure to talk to you again, and I hope that when you bring something new out, we'll do it all again.
Amazing. I'll be sending you another song soon to have a listen to before I release it. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, all the Country Thunder Network listeners as well. Thank you.
No worries. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Kieran Lancini, and his brand new track is called I Need You, and it is playing on the Country Thunder Network. You can go to our website, which is right there, countrythunder.com.au, and you can request it straight from the player. You can also vote for it in the Country Thunder 20, or you can get it on all your major digital platforms. Stream it on Spotify, Apple Music, and download it on iTunes, Amazon, and Google Play. Until next time, this is DJ Dax signing out. You've been watching Dax Chats, which is proudly supported by this group here, Neon Horse in Stanhope, Victoria. See you next time. Bye for now.